I've been broke before, now I'm the money man.
What it do, what it is, what it could be, what it should be. Man, it's your boy Derek, and this is the Everyday People Podcast. Man, I truly want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching me. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but here y'all are, you know what I'm saying, watching me. So I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So before we get into it, I like to pour myself a little drink, and I like to have a little one too every now and then. So you do the same, you know what I'm saying? Go to the kitchen, grab a cup, pour whatever you like. Today I'm drinking a little bit of that, a little bit of tequila, you know what I'm saying? With a little bit of, man, we don't chase nothing but the money, baby. So we're just going straight tequila today, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So this podcast is about to be something special, about to be something great. It's gonna grow and evolve. Y'all gonna grow with me. We gonna grow together. It's gonna be lovely. It's this relationship that we gonna have with each other. You know what I'm saying? So for the first episode, I thought, you know what I'm saying, why not? Since we're getting to know each other, why not I tell y'all truly about me, and why not start with where I'm from? So I was born in a beautiful city of Akron, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about Akron, we got LeBron James, we got the Goodyear blimp, and then we got me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I love my city, everything about my city. But growing up, city was a little, you know what I'm saying, it can get like that. You know what I'm saying, as people like to say. So my experience living in Akron, it's very unique, the life that I live. So starting out, my earliest memory, me and my mom lived in a little apartment. I don't want to call it the projects. She calls it the projects, but I'm not gonna disrespect her hard work like that. She did everything she could, so you know what I'm saying. Uh, so yeah, so we lived in the projects, as she would say, and my one of my earliest memory of living there is I saw my first big fight, big tussle, big scuffle go on there. It was between the older kids. I'm in like first or second grade at this time, and these kids are like 13, 14, 15. Of course, from what I remember, I believe it was over a girl or a boy or something. You know how stuff is. So this girl walks up to this girl and just starts, just boom, just punches her, just go takes off on her. Girl falls to the ground. Girl get on top of her, just start beating her. I'm just like, I'm a kid just standing there watching this, and I'm just like, oh my god, like
Oh, oh my God.
this is this is crazy. Like in my head, I've never seen nothing like this. I've never, except movies. You know what I'm saying? You see all kind of fights on movies, but this was way different than that. One of the funny parts of the story is the girl's beating her, and the girl tried to get up. When the girl got up, she snatched her hair. She snatched her hair off. And I'm a kid, so I'm not knowing. Oh, that she had on a wig at the time, but in my head, that girl just snatched her scalp off her head. Like it, I'm like, oh my god, like this is the most crazy thing I ever seen in my life. I'm like, oh my goodness. So the fight ended up, you know what I'm saying, the girl went up the hill, she runs away. Girl threw the wig on the ground. That wig stayed in that parking lot for like 3, 4 days after that. And I just look at it like, oh my God, look at that girl hair. She ain't got no hair. What's she gonna do with her life when she ain't got no hair? So yeah, that was like one of my first real early memories. But another one living there. So I was a very good kid. I was a very, don't want to get in trouble, want to just, you know what I'm saying, be good, because I had a mom. I had that young mom, and you know how over time, you know what I'm saying, parents be very lenient. At this time, I caught my mom in her prime. She was really doing her thing. So I wasn't trying to get no belt, you know what I'm saying? So um, I would hang out with the kids, play football in the neighborhood in the big backyard that we had. If I can, I'm gonna put like a little video or a little picture of a neighborhood I lived in. Those in Akron know it. If you ain't, you've seen something like it before. So I put the video right here. Okay, so we used to play in the little backyard, play football and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's where I became my true athletic self at. But you'll learn about that a little later on in another episode. Um, so we used to play football, basketball, everything. And one day, well, a lot of days, kids used to like pick on me and stuff. I was a kind of little chubby kid, wore glasses and stuff. So kids used to pick on me. So I used to be the kid that would I was scared of confrontation. Not even gonna cap. I was very scared of confrontation. I don't really like it to this day, but I'm more willing now, but well, a lot more willing now. So, but as a kid, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I used to run. I used to run away, low key. So one day, my mom kind of noticed me coming in the house often and then like going back out a little later. Like, why you keep coming in the house, going back out? You know how moms is when you running in and out the house. So one day she said, I found this out later on, but she told me she was watching me out the back window play with the kids and stuff. And we're playing back and forth, yada yada. Little boy get in my face, and I get in his face, but then like he pushed me, and I look at him and I walk away. I walked away that day. I walked away. I remember I walked away that day, and I came to the house. But when I came to the house, the door was locked. Mama locked me out that day. Mama saw me and she said, "Oh no, no, no. You ain't doing that no more. You about to go handle your business with this one." So the door was locked. I'm banging the door. "Mom, let me in." She ain't saying nothing. I'm like, "Oh my God." In my head, I'm thinking she left, or like she, even though I see her car there, but I'm thinking she's not there. She left something. Come to find out later on, she told me, "Oh yeah, Derek, you was about to fight that day." So I go back to where I was at. Little boy come up to me. And mind you, y'all, this is like first, second, like third, like that time. So like as a fight as a kid, it's not really doing too much. So you ain't got to worry about that. But I go back to the kid. We're talking back and forth, talking mess. I wish I could remember what I was saying to him. But yeah, that was when I got into my first little kid scuffle. And I felt good after, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't lose. I don't know if I won, if you can really win a fight at that young, but just a lot of shuffling, a little slap punch, then little kid come up breaking up. But no, yeah, I felt good about that day. I felt, you know what I'm saying? I felt rejuvenated. I said, "Oh yeah," like David and Goliath that day. So when I came back to the door, when I was finally ready to come home for real, door was unlocked. I came, you know what I'm saying? My mom was like, "Hey, Derek," you know what I'm saying? Mind you, she watched the whole thing. So, yeah, man. So that was, those are just a few of the early memories that I have. And mind you, these aren't, I don't have a whole bunch of bad or a whole bunch of violent memories living there. Like, it's a lot of good memories, a lot of fun, a lot of love. The people, it was a real community. But, you know, sometimes you get like that. So, yeah. So one day my mom comes to me and she introduces me to this guy, tall guy, bald guy with a beard. I'm like, who is this man? This man would later on end up becoming my stepdad. And so I remember my mom having a conversation with me. Like, "Hey, Derek, like we really love each other, and we're getting married, and we're gonna have to move." And I'm like, "We're gonna have to move. Where are we moving to?" She's like, "Well, I'll let you know, and you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a little further away from here." And I'm just like, "Wait, further away where? This is all I know at this time. I don't wanna leave my friends in this area. I don't want to leave my grandma. I don't want to leave my aunt, my dad, you know what I'm saying, this is what's going on." So she says, "Yeah, we're moving." And I'm just like, "All right, well, whatever you say, Mom." So one day, moving day comes, and we all hop in the truck, grab our stuff. Me, my mom, my little brother, my baby brother. I was just born at this time, and we pack up and we go, and we get to a place that was very foreign, very very foreign to me as a kid. I didn't know about a whole lot of different places, but we came to Columbus. We came to Columbus, Akron to Columbus. And when I moved to Columbus, we moved to an area. I remember being in the truck and getting out. It was just a lot of open space, a lot of open terrain, a lot of fields, and like it was like be like one solid group of houses, but then after that it's just a bunch of field and grass and I'm just like, are we in the country? What is this that we're around? I'm used to like city blocks. Like you can walk to the store, it's people around. Like you can actually do stuff. This you're not walking nowhere. It's when it's at night, when it's dark, it's dark, dark. Like ain't no street lights, ain't no what I found out later on, we moved to the suburbs. So suburbs was very night and day from what I was truly used to. Living in the suburbs that little bit of time was nice. Well, not a little bit of time, but it was a long time. But living in the suburbs for that time when we first got there, it was definitely an adjustment because I'm a kid coming from where I'm coming from, and now I have to communicate with these kids that don't know anything about where I come from. Like those two stories I told you earlier, like these kids ain't never had to do nothing like that or see nothing like that. So I don't know you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to relate at this time. Luckily I was a good kid and I'm very likable. My mom has always said so. I made friends real easy. But it's like I had to learn how to communicate again. And mind you, at this time that we are that we are in Columbus, we are going back to Akron. Literally, I think for the first 2 or 3 years we lived in Columbus, we went back to Akron every single weekend, every single break. Thanksgiving, summer, I was there for various weeks and everything like that. It's like I lived in Columbus, but I also lived in Akron at the same time. So I remember this one weekend I came home. My cousin calls me. Should I say my cousin's name? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save my cousin's name for another day. My cousin calls me, asks me to come over. I'm like, yeah, cuz, come on. I'm coming. My dad comes and get me. Go over to my cousin's house. He like, come on, cuz, we about to go over our other cousin's house. I'm like, all right, let's go, let's do it. Hold on. Before this story continues, hold on. I feel like y'all ain't drank enough. So hold that cup up. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to y'all for tagging along this long. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to my people in the background. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to y'all. And yeah, hold on. Yeah, quench that thirst. So yeah, my cousin calls me. Go over to my cousin's house. We throwing the football. We doing whatever. He like, yeah, let's go over our other cousin's house. All right, come on, cuz, let's go. You know what I'm saying? We go over there all the time. It's nothing out of the normal. You know what I'm saying? We good. We go over our cousin's house, and y'all know how black folks is. Like you never go to the front door. You always go to the side door or the back door. So we go in the house. You know what I'm saying? Our cousin that we was going to see, he wasn't there, but like his older brother was there. So it's like, yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We here. So we there, we chilling. I think we was playing Madden at the time. We was playing. It was one of those old Maddens. We sitting there playing the game, just talking, whatever, being kids. You know what I'm saying? But my bad. His brother is older. He like in his 20s at this time, and we in middle school, middle school. Just got into middle school or like about to go to middle school at this time. So we all chilling. So we all start wrestling back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We always trying to, you know how boys is, always trying to assert dominance over somebody. So we wrestling, doing our thing, whatever. All of a sudden, our cousin, he look up and he look out the window, like just looking at this car out the window. I'm like, what's going on? And you can tell he like really like focused, like really trying to see what's going on. He like, no, we good. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? We back to playing, whatever. Like 10 minutes go by. That same car go past again. We like, okay, what's going on? And mind you, this cousin's house that we at, um, it's a lot of love over there. A lot of love, a lot of care. Um, and but it was a lot of activity at this house. It was a lot going on that sometimes kids shouldn't be around. Sometimes, but overall, like I said, it was love, family, looked out for us, took care of us, no problems. Um, but on this day, this is one of those times we probably shouldn't have been there. Um, so we go, cousin looking out the window again. Um, we like this is the second time he didn't looked out there. Like, bro, what's going on? This time the car stopped. So it's like we in the living room, and it's like a big living room window is outside. It's a car on the it's parked on the curb. So see my cousin he looking all serious. Next thing you know, he coming over to me, but like I'm sitting on the couch and he like get on like all fours, but like he feeling for something underneath the couch. I'm thinking he trying to wrestle around and play. So I'm like playing with him. All of a sudden, he he pulled the biggest gun I ever seen in my life at this point in time out from underneath the couch. I'm like, everything just stopped at that point. I'm like, oh my God. I look at my cousin that I came with, and we just looking at each other like, oh my God, like, bro, this really going on. This really what's happening right now. He so like our cousin, he go to the it's the big living room window. He go to the side and like he peeking out the window, and he like playing with the gun, like checking, make sure there's bullets in there, all that. Me and the cousin I came with, we get on the floor. We like, what's happening? What's going on? We like at this point, I'm quiet. I'm not saying nothing because I need whatever's going on. I need him to be focused.
Well then, y'all better focus because I want order.
And whatever's about to happen, you need to worry about that. Cause listen, and mind you, we at like the front, and it's a back door. And in my child head, it's somebody that's gonna come in through the back door so you need to focus. You gotta protect us. Cause we ain't got nothing. I got my little 5th grade fist. That's about it. What we supposed to do? So, cuz he looking out the window. Next thing you know, car drive off. Boy, listen, boy. Me and my cousin, we said, "Oh boy, we made it. We did it. We high-fiving and everything. We did it." Cuz like, "Hey, y'all good?" He's like, "We are you okay? We're great. Like, are you okay?" "Yeah, man, yada yada yada," whatever he said. I can't remember what he said. But yeah, so then he like, so the car drive off, we all chilling, whatever. He like, y'all want to hold it? Hey, listen, that's the dumbest thing you could ever ask me, because I watched a lot of movies as a kid. So in my head at this time, if I put my fingerprints on this gun, something later on happened with this gun, the police gonna run the prints, gonna come find me. I'ma go to jail. My mama gonna whoop me. I'm more scared of the whooping from my mama than I am of going to jail at this time. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to touch that. I'm good. My other cousin, this nigga crazy. He say, hell yeah, I wanna, let me hold it. Matter of fact, yeah, I had 2 cousins with me, and they both was crazy. It was 2 cousins. It was me and my 2 cousins that went over there. By the way, yeah, I hope you hearing this, because both of y'all crazy. Okay, so my 2 cousins is like hey, yeah, we want to touch it. We want to hold it. We want to do all that. I'm like, bro, y'all is tripping. Y'all don't know what's going on with this man and that gun. So like I'm watching him watch them hold it, and like this is a revolver that I found out. This is a revolver, y'all. So if you know, revolvers don't have safeties. Like it's bang bang chitty 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 bang bang. If you when you pull that trigger, so he like don't touch the trigger, don't touch the trigger. But as my cousin is holding it, like I can tell in his face, like he's super nervous. Like you can see it, like he nervous. He trying to make sure him. I'm like, boy, listen, get this gun out their hand, cause these two niggas was crazy. They cool now, but these at that time when we was young, these niggas was a little throwed off. They was a little crazy. Love them to death. When we was young, boy, they was wild. But so they hold it. Ain't nothing happened, you know what I'm saying? We good. They held the gun. Okay, they had their little 1-2, cool. Time goes on. Like 20, 30 more minutes go by. Next thing you know, we all sitting on the couch. Now I know we're playing the game. I had the Tennessee Titans. I was playing with the Tennessee Titans at this time. We was playing Madden. My cousin turned and he look out the window again, and it's the same car parked outside again. I say, oh my God, this is it.
We gonna die, yo.
He ain't going away this time. This is it. Me and my cousins, we get down on the floor again. Cause we get down on the floor because we saw him get up and go to the side to the little spot. He was to his little spot. So I was like, oh my God. He cocked the banker back, and we like, oh, this about to happen. This is it. I said, oh, I'm about to be in a shootout. You hear me? I'm about to be in a shootout. So, dude that was parked, he get out the car. I'm like, he about to get out the car? He's about to get out the car. I said, oh yeah, bro, hey, listen, we gotta get up out of here. We gotta go. We gotta go right now. We gotta go. My cousin, he look out the window. He like, is that so-and-so? Like my cousin that was holding up. You know what I'm saying? He look out, he like, okay, that's so-and-so. Okay. Then he look at it, then dude, whoever that was, came knocked on the front door. He came knocked on the front door. I said, oh yeah, he must not know. He must not know the rule, or he must not know them, because you never come through the front door over here. You gotta come through the side or the back. You never come through the front door. So he looked through the peephole and like slightly opened the door, but like you can tell like the gun behind it, like he ready. My cousin ready, you know what I'm saying? And he opened the door a little bit. He like, yo, what up? What's going on? Whatever they talked about for them 2 seconds, it was cool after that. It was he put the gun, he closed the door, put the gun away, invited dude in, whatever. We was scared because, well, I was scared. You asked them, I don't know what they was going through, but I was scared because we've been ducking from this dude that's been driving around in his car for an hour and a half, and now he in the house, and I'm just like, bro, what's happening right now, bro? But you know what I'm saying? He ended up, you know what I'm saying? They ended up having that conversation, doing whatever they had to do, and then dude left. So at this time, I'm like, all right, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's definitely time to go. We done almost been in the shootout. We almost, you know what I'm saying? It's time to go, bro. It's time to go. Cousin like, yeah, we gonna get up out of here. Yada 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 yada. I'm like, all right, cool, let's go, cuz. And mind you, my cousin, like that was, you know what I'm saying, my older cousin that had the gun and everything. I, you know what I'm saying, didn't look at him no kind of way, because like in my head, he protecting us. Like we with him, ain't no telling what he would have did if we wasn't there, but like he was protecting us. So, you know what I'm saying, I love my cousin to death. You know what I'm saying, my cousin, he passed away though, but RIP to him, love him forever. You know what I'm saying, I'm happy I get to, you know what I'm saying, tell this. It's supposed to be a funny story. You know what I'm saying, I hope y'all ain't taking this like too serious. This is the funny story for me. But yeah, my cousin protected me that day, and I love him forever for it. RIP to you, cuz, you know what I'm saying. Gang forever. So me, my other two cousins, we leave, we go home. At this time, I'm like I said earlier, I was a very good kid. So when stuff like this happened, I was a good kid and I was a mama's boy. So when stuff like this happened, I'm like, okay, let me tell my mama. Bad idea. I told my mom, and then what ended up happening was she told my cousin's mom. Then my cousin called me and said, "Why you tell?" I'm just like, "Shit, I was scared." He like, "Bro, you wasn't supposed to tell." I'm like, "I was scared." He like, "Man, come on, bro. Like you ain't." I said, "Like, look, I'm sorry, bro, but what was I supposed to do?" He like, "Bro, you supposed to shut up."
Stay! Stay! Stay!
I'm like, "Oh, my bad. Oops." Yeah. So yeah, man, that was my little story. But so that happened on a weekend. Like I said, we lived in Columbus, went to Akron. That happened on the weekend. So we go back to Columbus. I gotta go to school with these suburban kids, and they later on will like grow to be my friends and stuff. But at this time, I don't know them like that. Like I don't know nobody, and they like, so Derek, like, how was your weekend and how was this, how was that? I'm like, it was good. It was good. It was a good weekend. It was cool. I went home and saw family and stuff. Like just hung out because like how do you even start to tell a story like that to somebody that don't understand or know anything like about that or what's going on. Like they damn near would have called the police on me at the school if I told somebody that story. So yeah. So with that being said, though, like being from where I was from and then moving and starting to grow up where I grew up, it was kind of a dynamic. I was like playing what I would call and what I'm gonna call this episode, uh, the best of both worlds. Like I was doing both. I was juggling both for a real long time. It's like I would go home. I be at home. I'm who I am there. Like I'm it's natural. I sit back. I'm cool. Whatever. But then I come to Columbus. I be around my friends that I made here, and I have to learn. I had to learn how to adapt to like communicate to just have fun because like they didn't know half the stuff I was talking about when I first got there. So as I lived and looked at them and I was like, okay, cool, this is what they do here. So let me just kind of, you know what I'm saying, fall in line and kind of try and relate in some kind of way and do it that way. So growing up, I what it taught me was to be both. Like I don't have to be one sided in anything. I can be both. I can be from where I'm from, but also I can be this too. It's just like adding tools to your tool belt. Like you can take me to the hood, do what I need to do, be cool, understand, move around, everything. But you can take me to the suburbs and I'll be straight. People like me. I know how to talk to people. It's no issue. So I truly got the best of both worlds growing up, and it kind of like it really shaped me into being the man I am today. I feel like I can talk to a lot of different people as I'm talking to y'all right now. You know what? We ain't drinking enough, so we need to have another drink. Yeah. Cheers. Hold on. That was a great story. I hope y'all laughed for that story. Like I really do. I hope y'all ain't taking that too serious because it was. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke. It's not a joke, but you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be funny. So cheers to y'all, man. Cheers. Cheers. Everybody ain't drinking. Cheers. Yeah, okay, thank you. Cheers to y'all. Cheers. Yes, cheers. Yeah. Get that up in you. Um, but yeah, man. So, yeah, that was my life, man. The best of both worlds. That was my life for a long time, and I learned and adapted, and I'm grateful that this got to be my life. Let me say that I'm very grateful and happy that this was my life, because I got the outlook on both. Like I know a lot of people in the hood. I know success stories of people in the hood. I know business people in the hood. I know athletes from it's success in both areas, and that's what I think a lot of people today get misconstrued about more urban areas and suburban areas. Like it's success in both areas, but you know what I'm saying, resources and everything in one community aren't the same as those in the other. So maybe if hello, excuse me, my people in the background are interrupting. All right. You done? You good? You good back there? All right, she good. Okay. So yeah, so maybe if the resources in both areas could be similar or the same, we might see an influx of success stories in more of the urban areas than we do the suburban areas. But hey, these suburban areas, they had they had a stuff too. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm never gonna say one is better or worse than the other. They both made me who I am today, and that's what I'm truly grateful for. So yeah, man, this was a great episode. This was a great story. This was a great first look into my life, and I hope to get to learn more about y'all. Oh, and please, if y'all want me to try, like if you got like a secret drink that you want me to try, or like you got something at the crib that you always make for your girl or your husband or your people when you come over, send in the drinks, comment your drinks with the recipes, and I put your @ name, and I'll try it on the show. You know what I'm saying? I'll see what it's really hitting for. I like tequila more than anything else. That's top tier. Please try not to do vodka. I will try it, but like I'm gonna end up drinking something else. So tequila, Hennessy, like tequila, bourbon, whiskey, but please stay away from the vodka for your boy, man. Please, man. This was great, man. I had a great time. I hope y'all did. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is episode 1, the best of both worlds. Tune in. Episode will be dropping after this soon. Follow on all platforms at the Everyday People Podcast on Instagram. Mr_Rogers32, myself. And yeah, man, please. I hope y'all enjoyed. It's gang since potty train. I love y'all. And cheers, man, to y'all. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, my bad. You gotta like and comment and subscribe. As my boy Mozzie would say, you better ring that bell. Ring that bell. Ring bell. There you go. Yeah, ring that subscriber bell, man, so you know when we posting. So, gang since potty train. Cheers, y'all. We out.
Goodbye, and tell them you talk to him later.
Hey, yo. What up, Live TV? Oh, yeah. What's up, Live TV? Peace out, y'all.